Okay. Hello? Test, test, 1, 2, 3. Hi, 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 hi. Why is my friends list open? Oh, he invited me. Library. Sunday. Oh, that was a while ago. Okay, never mind. Close that. What is this right here? Can I... Why is Bongo Cat not being transparent? This is close and connect. Okay. Hello? Hello? Yes, no, 3, 4, 5. Bongo, bongo, bongo. No, what is that? That's not Bongo Cat. My avatar. Why can I never find the thing that I'm looking for when I'm looking for it? Avatar. The heck is up with this thing? There. Hello! Okay. Messenger. Okay. Now, where's the game that I was playing? There it is. Yay! Some keys! Amazing. Don't need the special offers. No. Oops. Okay. Oh, I need this overlay. I don't want the Game Pass, thanks. Okay, so this is one of these right here. And close. I think everything going up properly. Nope, not yet. I forgot about that. Okay. Hi, baby. Good boy. Or stinky good boy. Can I not do anything with this over here? No, I can't, can I? I have to swap out another area. I want to scan that right now, thank you. Just want to turn it up. Okay, there we go. What is it yelling at? Oh, it's because I can trade in stuff, can't I? Oh, cute. Three. Change. Excellent. Oh, that's okay. That's not okay. That's a different sound. I got I got confused. Okay, never mind. I really want to do the creative mode. And I was working on that for a minute. But apparently there's some tiles that you have to do the classic for to unlock. So I'm doing this, which isn't necessarily not fun. It's just like I can't make it the way I want. That's fine. I still like the challenge. Especially if you have to strategize where you put stuff. Just think about where stuff goes most of the time. It is kind of satisfying to match stuff up. You want to put this close to something. There's this guy that lives in the middle of the woods. Happy Teacher Appreciation Day. Can you think of a teacher who made an impression on your life? I'm going to be lurking and working, but I'm still here to support you. Big time love. You have not lived today until you have done something for someone who need never repay you. I hope you have a fantastic stream. Love your face. Thank you, Mama Bear. I appreciate it. Especially since I've had a day. And it was just all my own fault. Like, I just did it to myself. Because that's what happens occasionally. So this guy that lives in the middle of the woods, his name is George. Spiders George. And he's the outlier of people that eat spiders. So he should not be counted in the average of everyday people eating 5 spiders. But his favorite food is spiders. And that's why he lives in the middle of the woods, because there's lots of spiders there. Lots of spiders in the woods. 12. Where's the town? Here's the town. Oh, it needs exactly 12. That's why it's being a butt. So I should probably... I don't know! Ugh. Excuse me, Jesus Christ. Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. I thought something messed up again. But we're all good. Alright, so I'm just gonna have to put this somewhere separate. Oh, actually I could probably connect with this one right here. I don't think I'm going to be able to complete that one, because what happens is I need something that is like diagonal, which I don't think I have access to. Oh, wait a second. That's nice. I didn't even see that. Okay. Is this a puzzle game or a city builder? It's a little of both. It's mostly a puzzle game. Also, hi, Cyfex. I remember you. So the idea is to, like, use the tiles to complete these challenges over here. But it's more like... also, if you hear a screaming child, I apologize. There's a, fairly neglected child upstairs. Yeah, he's not my child, thank God. But, Yeah, you basically just match tiles. It, like, they could technically be anything. Like, it could just be, like, different colors. But I think they like the city idea just because it's cute. So here's some trees over here. Why is this not? Program frozen now? Oh god, okay. I can't even, like, access my auto mod right now, apparently. Here, let's try this. Deny. This is not a chill song. Okay. Why can I not? Oh, that's because that's water. This is gonna suck. Exactly 7 houses. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Okay, let me try that. Cancelled. Not even... Oh, it's because it's connecting that other one, too. These people regret moving in next to the train tracks. Especially since there's, like, nothing else there, it's just train tracks. They're questioning their life choices right now. Let's give Spiders George some more trees over here. Ooh, a beaver lodge. Amazing. Okay. So I'm gonna have to complete this, and it's gonna cancel those other quests, which is really frustrating. But we need to build out this town over here, because these residents are jealous of the ones across the river. At least the property taxes are low, that's fair. These people over here are really mad because they want to be over by the river where it's nice and quiet. But they have the stupid train tracks over here. And when they moved in, they didn't have train tracks, but they're like, yeah, we want more money for the town. So they added train tracks, and now nobody likes it over there. And that's the story I'm sticking with. Yeah, here's another angry neighbor. They're in the middle of the train tracks. Like, who builds a house there? Or maybe they were like, the government's gonna give me $1 billion to build train tracks next to me. And now they can't sleep at all because there's trains going all night. The ideal location would be over here, I think. Because you're right next to the river. And you just got all these fields. And you're far away enough for the tracks. You have the rich area and the working class lives in town and the slums by the tracks. Yeah, exactly, exactly. So these are all like the people that are not doing too well. Thankfully, there's not many, which means that the economy isn't too bad. But we could try to improve their lives. Let's give them some more business. What is this? Exactly 5? So how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we need to put this somewhere else. We need to find a new location for this station. So who should we piss off? Should we piss off the rich people? Or should we piss off the ocean shipping company over here? Well, you know, let's put it near Spider's George, because Spider's George lives by himself in the middle of nowhere. And all the trees kind of just make it a little easier to sleep. You could build a golf park for the rich. That's fair. I don't know if there's anything. I think the closest thing to a golf park would be like these fields. I don't know if I have too many of those tiles. Okay, so we have more houses. That is not going to go in the rich area because that needs exactly 2. So I think this is going to be a little tiny town that's making the train track village not feel so lonely. So here's the river. And these people are... Oh, wait a second. I think I have a message. Give me a sec. Oh, did I not open Discord? Jesus Christ. Okay, give me a sec. So these people are super fucking rich because they're right next to the river and everybody wants to be next to the river. So I think they are gonna do... Can't put anything there. We want them to be near the pond, maybe? Or something. This is probably good, because there's a nice little field right here, and there's just, like, a few people. Nice little field. Okay, so here's the big field. So we want this. I don't have any quests for it. However, it's probably better out here. Plus, it's right next to the rich people. And here is the end of the line. Which means this needs to be, like... The end of the line, is the end of the line full of middle class, or is the end of the line full of... They look kind of rich right there, because that's a combo tile. If I put it... I think I'll put it right there. I don't know why, but it's being put there. Okay, here's something I can close this out with. "204 trees. Jesus Christ. Well, this is like the national forest over here, I swear. That's gonna work. Oh, there we go. This guy right here is like super fucking rich because he doesn't want to talk to anybody and he's right next to the water. 2x. And these people are fed up. And they don't want to be here anymore because their area is being developed. And everything is too expensive now. Okay. That's a weird looking river. Spider Guy is also operating a meth lab and is a washed out chem teacher. Yes, that is exactly correct. That's why he's all the way over here by himself next to the train tracks. There is nobody else over here. That's how he's making his money, and also why the chimney is smoking constantly. Okay, so this one's a cute little farmhouse. So I would say that's probably a somewhat middle class. Well, not necessarily middle class, but not like... Yeah, let's upgrade this. We'll upgrade this little area. This is all the people that don't want to be alive anymore because they live next to the train tracks. He's playing Schedule 1 IRL. Yeah, he definitely is. Okay, so these rich people want... These rich people by the water want something nice because they're sick of all the people they don't like moving into the area. So they're going to build this gazebo type thing. And they're going to be like, look at us, we are fancy. But there's more people moving into the area, which means they're not very happy. They want their premium land to themselves. But when you have a large growing population, you need more farming area. And that's what the problem is. But while they're cutting down all the trees to build those houses, there's another group that's restoring the forest on the other side. And the rich people by the river are not sure how they feel about that. So they're trying to save land and zone it for non-residential, which is what that is. That little thing right there. And these people over by the river are trying to expand their business because they're not quite rich. They're not like this dude over in the corner over here. But they like their shipping business. We're gonna help them expand it over here. And this little cute little farming community is doing pretty well for itself right there. And the train tracks are continuing to be expanded. And Spider's George continues to not notice. But when you run out of space, you gotta put people somewhere. Rich people who can afford to be environmentalists. Yeah, exactly. So nobody in this little town right here knows who that weird guy is in the woods. And they don't talk about him. But if he's not careful, the train tracks are gonna start getting used a lot more. So he starts planting more trees. But that also results in more people moving in because, oh, look at this nice little area with lots of trees. We can raise our children here. And then Spider's George starts getting really suspicious. Hi, baby. You want to go to bed? Yeah? Okay, I'm going to take a quick break. I need to get some more water and put this monster to bed. So I will be back in like just a few minutes. Did the music stop? No, the music's still going. Okay. Where's my thingamajiggy? Yeah. The rich... Oh, you already said that. These are the people... One sec. Oh, no, I don't care. I don't care, Firefox. These are the people who can't even live in the slums. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Okay, just give me a minute. I'm gonna go get some water. Actually... Oh god, I'm out of ice. This is tragic. Yeah, I'm just gonna go get some water, I think. And I gotta put this monster to bed, so... I'll be back in like 2 minutes. There you go. Well, that was a little faster than I expected. I really, really need to get a new microphone. Oh, okay. Whoa, hi, hello. Don't fall over, please. I'm gonna suffer because I ran out of ice. I'm going to die. It's the end of the world. Okay. So where were we? Where's my game? Alright, so these people who live at the end of the train tracks, they're not doing too well for themselves because they're at the end of the train tracks. But they might be doing a little bit better than the people that live like directly on the train tracks. So let's see. We want to try to connect these two, so at least they can get some business over there. Is this part of the new farming hamlet, maybe? Yeah, they're gonna try to... Oops! God, damn it. Can't do that. These people are obviously rich. They're literally right next... No dying. I'm gonna try not to die. Whoa, what was that? Oh, okay. Alright. Okay. So these people are really, really rich. Because they literally live next to the river on the same tile. So that means that these guys are gonna move in. They want to take advantage of that, but also they want to add some trees. And I think... Where would this windmill go? This would go in the middle of a field. Is this the same as? I mean, like... Oh, okay. It's exactly. It's not like plus or minus or anything. Okay, so there's a windmill right there. Already. So, maybe this windmill will go over here. And this is like the fancy windmill. And this dude that's in the very middle of all the fields, like the dude that owns all the fields. So he's like the richest farmer right now. What do these flags go? Those go to. You can close those out. It's areas. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. And here's another rich family. Well, they're gonna... I don't know. I mean, maybe they want to make this area a little bit nicer. Because this is like the dump back here. So this is a train track and water. Well, maybe this is an opportunity to increase the quality of life over here. Go that way. Okay. We can probably connect. Okay, so here's the environmentalists at work again. They're gonna add to the, forest. Where do the environmentalists live? They live over... They live over here by the river. They're gonna plant some trees down this way a little bit. We got some more people planting farms over here. Water for the weed farms. Yeah, exactly. But Spider's George is really busy over here in the middle of nowhere. He's got his own little farm. He's just keeping to his own self. Okay, so we got more environmentalists doing stuff. I think Spider's George probably wants a little bit more trees. Because he's getting kind of wary of the new village in the south. This goes right here. And we got some... These guys are trying to inch into the rich area. Because this is like the high class, the high class boat owners association over here. And the farms are expanding. At least they're trying to expand. I don't know if I can expand this one. Oh, that's for houses, not for... Okay. Oh, excuse me! Oh, Jesus Christ. Why is that Xing out? I'm gonna add to that. I don't know why that's canceling. The farmers are trying to expand, but they're really confused because for some reason they can't. They keep running into problems. Like the drainage is bad. Or there used to be a pond there and it keeps trying to refill, so they can't use it for farmland. They're like, I'm not really sure what we're gonna do, so maybe we should just make the field somewhere else. So the people that live near the tracks are gonna expand their farmland a little bit. And here's the dudes over here adding to the trees. Only the rich people need to eat. Yeah, exactly. And the rich people are continuing to expand their shipping company here because they don't want any poor people honing in on their territory. So we're gonna do... Do I have any water quests? No, I don't think I do. Okay, so the farmland people finally found out how to expand the farmland. However, they had to allow another farmer to move in order to make the land work properly, because otherwise it was just gonna be too much for that one guy. So he moves in with a couple of fields ready to go. And he says, I'm going to expand the river over this way. No, not that way. This way. Don't let me go there. Why is it not letting me go? Well, I'll just do that. More fun. And the environmentalists are still hard at work. I want lots and lots of trees. Because trees means more plants. Yes, maybe. I'm just making shit up at this point. So we got some farmers here. 2, 3, that's 3 houses. So these people are trying to make a farm over here. I'm guessing the farm is the organic, exotic, free roams and everything for the rich nearby. Yeah, exactly. These people over here are trying to create a farm co-op to fight the monopoly that is the one dude in the middle. Where's this? I need to find out where this ends. Oh, right there. So they start their own little farm thing over here. And I think these people are going to expand out towards the tracks, which won't be too bad. Probably here. I need exactly 2 houses right there, and it's going to drive me insane. Where's... I need to close this out. That's what's happening. Okay, so this town right here, they're trying to expand so they can get more government funding. That's why this quest is right here. We're gonna help them get more government funding, because they deserve it. But the rich people aren't happy about that. So they're gonna request a grant to improve their shipping business. However, the new farm over here actually won the grant because these guys don't have any way to connect or expand the shipping business right now. But that means the environmentalists are happy about this right here. So the environmentalists offer their assistance over here with this new farm guy. And they help him expand. Move a few more people in. Is there any more trees? Politicians remember who funds their campaigns. Yeah, exactly. So the environmentalists move their focus over here for a little bit. They're like, oh, we have enough trees over here. Let's save these beavers over here. And the farmland continues to expand. Hopefully, maybe. Where does that go? Where does this finish? So, I don't see where it finishes. Need to close this section out. Let's see. Where'd it go? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's right here. So the government's like, yeah, you're rich and all, But we need more farmland. Our population is going crazy. So instead of funding the rich's shipping business there, they give a grant to a small farmer to move in right there. And I'm actually curious what this song is because it sounds familiar. Oh, it's Super Mario Galaxy. That's funny. Okay, and this little guy right here, this is Spider George's nephew. And he just came to this land and he's like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. But Spider George says, okay, you can move in near me. But only you and nobody else. And the nephew says, okay, I'll move right here. He's gonna help Spider George with his business. If the peasants don't have potatoes, they might try to eat the middle class. Yeah, exactly. You gotta watch out for those peasants and their potatoes. So here's another farmer who is helping out the tracks, the slums over here. He is based Jesse Pinkman. Yeah. Have a... So this is probably... Do I have any water quests? If I don't... Yes, I do have a water quest. Okay, so this is another environmentalist. He's moving into the area to protect the beavers. Oh, he is named Jesse Pinkman. Oh, okay. So these two guys right here are like, must save the beavers. So that's what they're doing right now. But the environmentalists get a gigantic grant to expand their forest even more. So they're going to continue with this big thing over here. And that needs to be water. That's why it's being weird. And I don't know how I'm going to finish those quests. That's okay. Where did I put the co-op? Oh, the co-op is right here. Yeah, the co-op is right here. So co-op is expanding now. And they're trying to take that dude out because he's got a monopoly on all the big fields right now. Yeah, so they got 4 more fields. And this little guy right here. Where did Spider's George go? Where did I put Spider's George? Oh, there he is. He's way over here. Okay. So, this is Jesse Pinkman's friend. And he's like, dude, I don't know where to fucking put my house. And Jesse's like, no, you can put it right next to me. My uncle won't mind. Little does he know, Spider's George is not happy with this. Forest reminds me of how nobles can hunt in the king's woods in medieval times. Oh, yeah. So there's some drama stirring up between Spider's George and his nephew right now. But the environmentalists are taking full advantage of their grant. And making plans to expand the forest over there and maybe include some hiking trails. But it looks like Richie Rich and his crew finally figured out a way to expand the shipping trade. Park his RV, yeah, exactly. Can I close this out? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to close that out. Well, I'll give it one more shot, because it's only 2. However, this little town over here the one that Spider's George is not very happy about either. Man, Spider's George is having a whole lot of problems lately. These guys are expanding because they are building nice things over here. And making the world better for themselves. But the original middle class, not very happy about this either. So everybody just hates everybody, basically. So this farmer guy right here, it's becoming a vacation town for the rich. Yeah, exactly. So Mr. The environmentalists over here are like, we don't need more farmland. Let's put a lake over here. And obviously that pisses off the farmer, the rich farmer guy right here. Perfectly balanced hate, as it should be. So the environmentalists are pissed off that it's all becoming farmland, so they're like, we're gonna put a lake here, because the beavers need a lake. Actually, can I zoom in and look at those beavers? Are they actually beavers? Because that would be adorable. Oh my god, look! It's a widow beavo! Okay. So these beavers are now protected. And the plantation owner over here is like, what the fuck? And the only people that are happy in this situation are the environmentalists, because they have a giant grant here over by the river and also by the forest. And everybody else is like, what? What? They're also... Should I give them a grant, or should I give these guys a grant over here by the tracks? Because these guys have had a hard life. I think I'll give them a grant. However, that's probably going to interfere with the train tracks. For story purposes, I'll give it to them. Because that's funny. They don't pay taxes. The rich don't pay taxes, no. Okay, so this one's a little cute guy. So this is probably just going to be... They're going to join the co-op, I think. Co-op. Well, maybe I will finish this quest. So the co-op is honing in on the plantation owner's land, and he's really pissed off. What the fuck are you guys doing? Leave me alone. And they're like, we've had enough of your monopoly. Need a curve right there. Do I have any train track quests? Yes, I do, right here. That's gonna be tough. Okay, so this guy is like, oh, there's a grant to expand the river over here. So I'm gonna ask if I can add my funding to the new train tracks. That's what he did. I don't think people are very happy about that, though. Was there more train tracks? Oh no, not really. Actually, I'm gonna redo that one because that doesn't make much sense. I'm gonna put it over here. The middle class are not very happy about that because it just means more train traffic. However... it's the only way it can go, okay. However, they're expanding the farmland still, obviously. I think the co-op deserves more farmland. They're sticking it to the man. This is one more house, so I could put it right here. This could be, brand new farmer. Does a teeny little field. Just like, hi guys, can I plant my field here, please? Please? And this guy. This guy just doesn't give a shit. Moves in and plants 3 giant fields in the middle of town. Why? Why not? And everyone is pissed off at him now. Because he just took up a bunch of residential area that could be used. And could be a community garden. That's good. That's a good idea because he just goes into town and plops it all right there. And he's like, I don't care what anybody says. I'm making fields here. And everyone's like, what the folk? So they rampage his house and turn it into a rec center and a community gardens. There you go. That's the story. So, more of these guys are moving in over here. And nephew Jesse is inviting more of his friends. Not make Spiders George happy at all. Can find him again. Oh, he's over here. And Jesse's like, okay, yeah, but you have to like sort of move that way. Because I don't think my uncle's gonna be happy if you just kind of move in over here. But it's just the rich are complaining about environment issues, the middle class has housing crisis, and the poor are starving. This place is very realistic. I try. So these 3 little bachelors right here are helping out Uncle Spiders George in his business. But Spiders George is actually really pissed off about the whole situation because Jesse just keeps inviting friends. And he's like, I don't want any more of your stupid teenage friends. So, if anyone else moves in, I'm going to make you leave or something. I don't know. Environmentalists are hard at work again. We got this area. Jesus Christ. Okay, so why are we expanding over there? We need to expand somewhere else. So the middle class is getting their butts kicked by all this gentrification. So they ask for a grant for more housing. And meanwhile, the plantation owner is getting his ass stomped by the co-op. They continue to expand and grow. So it's just a mess all over the place. I do not have any field quests, do I? You'll despise Jesse's method. Okay. Do I have any water quests? Yeah, I do have water quests. Okay, so this section, the slums are really coming out of it now. I think they're going to turn themselves around. But we will see. Little town over here is still expanding. Got more of these little farms. All these little farms are really pissing off the plantation owner. Like, if you can see it, His little thing over here is like nothing compared to what's going on around the world now. And the tracks... Can we finish the tracks over here? Not really. I'm being messaged. Who is messaging me? Do. Oh no, that's just my bot being weird. Where's my program? My Chatterino is just like not letting me do anything. That is weird. Oh god! Ugh. Jesus fuck. Okay. In a second. What is going on with my fucking Chatterino today? Jesus Christ. Hop out, please, 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 please. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Alright, so this is the... Where are the tracks expanding to? Oh my god, everything's exploding again! Stop! Stop! I literally can't do anything right now. I don't know what is happening. My mouse is stuck. What is going on? La 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 lee. My OBS. There's my OBS. Okay. The good news is stuff is still working. Just don't know why. Can I do this? Okay. Okay, good. There we go. Alright, so the tracks are gonna expand over here, which obviously is going to continue to piss off the middle class. And the people that live near the tracks are actually getting richer because they're expanding. And the sales of earplugs has vastly increased, allowing them to sleep longer hours. However, my Chatterinos decided to shut down. Whoa, hi, hello, yes, hello. Oh, here. Yes, pop up. Where they moved their bedroom into the basement. That is also very fair. That area could be known for their basement bedrooms. And they are also continuing to expand their farmland because it doesn't want more food. Okay. Alright, so this is obviously a middle-class tile, so they're gonna make use of the grant they're getting to get more housing. Connected. They need their potatoes. Yeah, for sure, for sure. think this is gonna be... I put Spider's George again. Over here. I don't think anyone else can move in near Spider's George anymore. So, this is Spider's Eve. Also doesn't like anybody. He's moving into the other side of the forest, so he doesn't have to deal with even Spider's George. But he wants to be self-sufficient, so he has his own little farm right there. And he's actually not a mean guy, so he rents out farmland to this little community over here. They can grow stuff. They expand their, over here. And, finally, the rich people that live near the river finally have their golf course. After so many times of asking. The only stipulation is they had to add a little bit more farmland next to it. And community decides to plant a little tiny forest while also expanding, continuing to expand. Guys need to be near the river. Oh, look at those rich people being rich. Oh, but somebody requested farmland grant. So, who's gonna get the farmland grant? Gonna get the... Should we give it to the co-op? Yeah, let's give it to the co-op. Okay. And... politicians decide to spoil the rich people, so they give them a small grant. Get their river tidied up. And the co-op is really bustling now. But Fighter Steve says, I'm gonna have a neighbor. Everybody starts to be nice to Spider Steve. He's actually a decent guy. He just doesn't really like people. Except his neighbor. But it was really hard to become his neighbor because they had to pass the stringent tests. And get another gazebo. He has a meth lab. No, that's Spider George. Spider George hates everybody. Spider Steve sorta likes people. Where's that farming grant? There it is. His neighbor is Gail, who also makes meth. No, there's too much meth. So the farming co-op is really doing well. Getting a ton of new people moving in. And I think they're becoming friends with the middle class over here. And now the farming co-op has more farmland than the plantation owner, and he's pissed. He needs something to fight against them, but he doesn't really have anything right now. Rich have another gazebo. Yeah, they were allowed to get more funding, but they had to let some new people move in. Which, of course, is going to piss them off. However, the government does not care. For some reason. Hi, Kai. The town's been growing. It needs more drugs. How are you, Kai? I'm glad to see you. Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah, the farming co-op is... What? No more story? Aw, Sag. Got too involved in the story. So... I think we're gonna... try again. Let's see what we can do this time. Okay. So... we're gonna start out... with... That is cute. That is fucking cute. Look at that. Oh my god. Okay. You're making a good story with different factions. Yeah, and it was like, I'm done. But we can start over, because... in the middle of nowhere... there's a train track that basically just goes across the entirety of this area, so it's like Kansas. There's nothing there. Nobody lives there. Suddenly, somebody that likes trains decides to move in. They're really excited about those trains. They even bring some friends along. So this is the train club right here. They're staunch train supporters. And of course, train supporters need something to live. They build. And, of course, they're going to need farmland. They're working on the train tracks. They can make some money. And expanding their little pond thing. While also attempting to not be too mean to the environment. And someone moves in across the way from the train tracks, but they're a little shy, so they put their house a little far away. They decide to contribute to the river over here. And then more friends decide to move in. And they say, hi, we want to join the train club. So that way the train can continue growing. And then suddenly the government says, hey, if you get some more people to move in here, we'll give you some money. They do that. Not too many people, just a little bit. And actually, that's terrible. Spot strategic. But I'll put them over here. Because they're not sure if the train club can trust them yet. However, train club decides they should probably plant some more crops. Which is fine if I put it the correct direction. That's not really going to work because I need a train track. Oh, excuse me. So this is only a train track right there. So I wouldn't be able to do that. This might be okay. Yeah, that can work. I'll do that then. Okay, so the forest has not really been that covered yet. However, the shy guy over here feels like he needs a little bit of support. He has someone move in behind him, but still far enough away to, like, in case he needs some help. On the other hand, what is this? Can I not do that? Oh, well, I guess this is going there, because I don't have any other place to put it. I think I ran out of story. Train Restoration Society decides to build over here. And now they're so famous that they're actually a society now instead of the train club. So everybody hears about the fabulous train system over here and thinks it's a good place to move. Of course, this kind of confuses the train club because they're only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 families. And they're just like, we just wanted to come out here to appreciate trains and make sure that they don't break down. Now there's all these people moving out here and we don't know what to do. But the government says they'll give them money, of course. Always nice. So they continue to expand their farmland. And hopefully make things work for more people. They're not unreasonable, they just don't like people. And the government sees that there's new opportunities and asks that section if they would build more housing. And they even have an extra one. Build more housing to take care of the shipping company on the lake over here, the river. Oh. Okay. one. Okay. There we go. Okay. So their grant is complete. There we go. The train club is ecstatic right now. Well, rather the train society. Oh. Snack. Ow, ow. Ah. I think I'm gonna swap games, actually. Let's swap over to... that window. Many windows open. Okay. It's not reconnecting. Okay, so I'm gonna go to... There it is. Here it is. Yes. Yes. Open. Mm-hmm. Yes. Ah, there we go. Let's do some stuff. Okay. Adventure. Is that music still playing? Oh yeah, it's just really fucking quiet. Oh god. Oh. Ah. Oops. Where it's going? Oh, right there. Oh, shit. Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Okay. Oh. Beep bop beep bo beep bo bo. Give me a second. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Okay. Oh. I only have 2. Hello. The yellow. Oh. God, okay. Okay, so I need to... Okay, hopefully this works. Turn green. God damn it. Oh, I wonder... Oh. Terrible idea. Wasn't it? What is this thing right in the middle? Can I not do anything on that side? this open. I don't need this open right now. Okay. Can't bounce it off anything. This has got to be the only thing I can do. There we go. Oh god, okay. Ah!
Back.
Ah, shit. No, stop! Ah! Fuck. That was frustrating. Beep 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 do do dee da do dee da hoina wee. Ah. Yeah. Hmm. Ah! Why do this? Bing. Mm-hmm. Wet. Mm-hmm. 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 Time for store. Okay, and I think I'm gonna end a little bit early. I did not want to do that. No, stop, stop. Exit. Exit. Okay, thank you. I'm glad I did the stream. I was not having fun at the earlier one. I was trying out a new streaming software, and I'm not 100% sure how I feel about it yet. Obviously it's a little wonky since it's still in beta, but I might give it another try tomorrow. But I think I need to find somebody to raid. And let's go see who we got here, actually. Okay, so we got... Oh. Oh god, there's a ton of people streaming. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think I know who to raid. Okay, so... If this will mute for me, please. Please. That would be very nice. Everything is horrible. Nothing is working for me right now. Okay, there we go. So we are gonna go over to a semi-new friend of mine who is currently playing Mario 64. So I've not spent a whole lot of time with her. Hi, Theo. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate you. Yeah, we're gonna go see Marzi. She's currently playing, like I said, Super Mario 64. Obviously a super classic. Oh, there's only two of you. Oh, well. I watched Steven Universe with the wolf. Oh, with the wife. Oh, that's fine. You don't have to apologize for that. Um, oh, Marzi's a speedrunner? That's awesome. So we're gonna head over there. Once again, if you haven't already heard the spiel 16,000 times, Linktree has the Discord information, my commissions, my shop, and my coffee. Take a look if you got a second. And thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. It's, oh, I can wait for the ad. Can I dismiss the ad? Well, we'll just go ahead and note over there. If you can hear me, I'll just type it in the chat. Okay, let's go ahead and head over there. And I don't have a raid message, do I? Just whatever. Say something nice to her.